Good morning, traders. Welcome to On to Trade. I'm KB. We're excited to share with you how we game plan every single morning to prepare for the coming session. At On to Trade, we plan each trade well before it happens, and then we simply have the discipline to execute our trading plan. Take a look at this morning's plan. Now, if you look at the 60-minute chart here of the ES, where's the key price level? Without a proprietary indicator that tells you that, you're going to have to draw some horizontal lines. But how would you know which ones are actually important? If you draw a line at each one of these levels, it doesn't take long before you have so many lines on your chart that it's really hard to know which ones are actually important. So what we do here at On to Trade, we use a proprietary indicator that tells us where the key price level is every day, and then it gives us targets above and below that key price level, and we game plan around it. So here's a look at the NASDAQ. I've got this triangle and this arrow showing you the key price level for the day. We're going to scrunch this down, and I'm going to show you some of the other SRs that will be targets as the day unfolds. Okay, so you can see we've got a white line, an orange line, a white line. These would all be targets for shorts. Above here, I've got an orange line, a yellow line. If I keep going, there's another white line. Lots of targets above and below. Well, where did I get those? Well, as I mentioned, it's from our IBF indicator. What we do here, we go to our website, and this is what your dashboard looks like. I've got the IBF indicator levels here for the ES, the NQ, and the oil market. And then we've got a link here to a recording from our lead instructor where he shows us his game plan for these three markets for the day. I also have a link here to our live trade room. So as I click on this link, I can play this video here, and this is the game plan for this morning. You can see on his charts, he's got these same levels. And so all I've done in my chart is I've just manually drawn horizontal lines to these levels that are shown on our website. So here's how we game plan with them. What we do is we game plan an if-then scenario for long, for short, or for consolidating. Okay? Let's see how that plays out. So this is our key price level for the day, and here's how I would game plan that. In order to get long, I need to see price trading above this yellow line, which at the time of doing this, it looks like it was doing that, right? At the time of our morning game plan. So I would look for a pullback to get long, and this would be my first target. So again, a break above here, I need a pullback into this level, into this area, in order to get long, where this would be my first target. Well, what if I hit the first target and it breaks? What if it breaks through there? Well, I got out of the trade right here. I'm going to look for an opportunity to re-enter on a pullback into this area. Okay? If the market's trending higher and it gives me that opportunity, here's my next target. Now let's take a look at our game plan to the downside. So if the market breaks below this level, I'm looking for a pullback into this level in order to get short, where my first target would be right here. Okay? Now, if it breaks through there, I would be looking for a pullback into this level, where my next target will be right down here. So look, our game plan, we're just looking for breaks of these key levels, pullbacks, what was resistance becomes support. So we look for a pullback where it tests that level as support to get long. If it breaks lower, we look for a pullback into resistance before we hit the next target. If that breaks, we look for a pullback into this support to become resistance where we get short. And we simply follow it down to the next target. Super simple, stress-free trading. Let's see how it played out. Now remember our game plan. The market's currently trading above this key price level. So we're going to look for a pullback into that to get long. We're on the West Coast here, so we're looking for the market to open around 7:30. There's 7:20. We've got this slow trend above our key price level. There's the open. Okay, this big green candle here is the New York Open. Now remember, my game plan was to buy a pullback into here. Did I get filled? Nope. It didn't come back far enough. So it's gone up to this next price level. Now I want to see if it's going to break this or if this is going to hold as resistance. One of the things you want to remember as you head into the New York Open, the initial move at the open is often a head fake. Let's see how that plays out. So this resistance appears to be holding, and we've returned back to our key price level for the day, and we've probed below it, right? There's the next candles. We're almost halfway to our next target. I still haven't entered a trade yet. I'm patient. I'm disciplined. Remember, if it's broken this as support, it almost always comes back and will test the next level as resistance. Support becomes resistance. That's why these levels are so important. Look at that. This gave me about 5 minutes with several probes through this level where I could get short and follow my game plan. My initial stop is 10 points. That would be right up in here, right around 737. Didn't ever get there, did it? Look at that. It's hit the first target. So now what am I looking for? It's broken through that level. If I wanted another trade, I'm going to look for a pullback into this level to get short and see if it'll go down to the next level. Well, we get that. Let's see if it'll hit that next level. Look where it goes. So look, there's two really easy pullback entries here and here. I don't have to worry about looking at the chart and drawing the price levels. I don't have to guess which price levels are going to be in play for the day. The indicator tells me where the institutions are most likely to be buying and selling. It tells me where the noise is. It tells me where the key price levels are going to be. It's no accident that it failed right here. It's no accident that it came back and this all of a sudden fails as resistance. It was support. It's now resistance. That's how we trade support and resistance with the house effect. It's effective, it's easy, it's stress-free trading. Trade smart, trade confident, trade on to trade.